Have you ever gotten an email that made your heart jump? Something like urgent. Your bank account is suspended. Or you've won a free iPhone. If you have, you've been the target of a phishing attack. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain on this billion-dollar scam industry so you can protect yourself and your money. So, what exactly is phishing? Well, let's use the explain like I'm 5 types of version. Imagine a fisherman casting a line into a lake. He puts a juicy worm on the hook to trick a fish. The fish sees the worm, thinks, ooh, lunch, bites down, and bam, it's caught. Phishing is the exact same idea, but digital. The fisherman is a cyber criminal. The worm is an email, text, or link that looks incredibly real and tempting. And the fish? Well, that's you. This isn't some scene from the Matrix with green code raining down the screen. This is social engineering. Hackers know it's incredibly difficult to break through a company's advanced security systems. But you know what's way easier? Tricking a human into just giving them the password. Why break down the door when you can just ask for the key? Let's look at 3 classic examples that I bet you've seen before. First, there's the panic attack. You get an email. Urgent. Your Netflix payment failed. We're deleting your account in 24 hours unless you update your card. Your first instinct is panic. You don't want to lose access to your favorite shows. So you click the link. It takes you to a page that looks exactly like the Netflix login screen. You enter your name, email, password, and credit card info. You hit submit, and maybe the page just refreshes or shows an error. You might think, that's weird, and try again later, but it's too late. The hacker now has your login details and your credit card number. Next up is the CEO scam, a type of spear phishing. This one is especially common in the workplace. You get an email that appears to be from your boss. It says something like, hey, I'm stuck in a meeting and my phone's dead. Can you quickly buy $500 worth of Apple gift cards for a client? It's urgent. I'll reimburse you as soon as I'm out. You want to be a good, helpful employee. You're busy, so you don't look too closely at the sender's email address. Maybe it says boss.nameugmeal.com instead of your company's actual domain. You rush out, buy the cards, and email the codes. And just like that, the money is gone, vanished into a scammer's digital wallet. And of course, we have the free stuff trapped. A text message pops up. Congratulations. You've been selected to receive a brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max. Click here to claim and cover the small shipping fee. Your brain lights up. Greed takes over. Who wouldn't want a free $1,000 phone? So you click. You enter your name, home address, and credit card details to pay the tiny $5 shipping fee. But there's no iPhone coming. Now the scammer has your full name, your home address, and your credit card information, all for the low price of your own trust. You might be thinking, does this really happen that often? Well, let's look at some mind-blowing data. A staggering 90% of all successful cyber attacks begin with a single phishing email. It's not some genius hacker in a dark room breaking through firewalls. It's usually just one person clicking one bad link. And how long do you think it takes to create one of these scams? Hours? Days? Try 15 seconds. That is the average time a hacker now spends creating a perfectly written, convincing phishing email, thanks to AI tools that can generate flawless text without any of the classic typos we used to look for. This isn't a small-time operation. Globally, phishing scams steal over $10 billion every single year. It's a massive, organized criminal industry, and the threat is evolving. Well, while email is still a huge channel, SMS phishing, or smishing, is on a dramatic rise, up 300% in just the last few years. Why? Because we tend to trust text messages more than emails. They feel more personal and urgent. Just like ice cream, phishing comes in different flavors. Let's do a quick rundown. The most common is spray and pray. This is when scammers send out millions of generic emails like "Dear valued customer," hoping that a few dozen people will bite. It's a numbers game. Then there's spear phishing, which is much more targeted and dangerous. The scammers have done their homework. They know your name, where you work, maybe even your hobbies from your social media. The emails are personalized and incredibly convincing because they contain details that only a legitimate sender would know. Next, you have whaling. This is spear phishing on a grand scale. The attackers go after the big fish, CEOs, CFOs, and other high-level executives, because tricking them can lead to a massive payday, sometimes in the millions of dollars. And finally, there's vishing, which stands for voice phishing. This is when the scammer calls you on the phone. They might pretend to be from the IRS, demanding back taxes, or from Microsoft tech support, claiming your computer has a virus. They use a sense of authority and fear to pressure you into giving up information or money. Okay, so now that we're all sufficiently paranoid, what can we actually do about it? How do you spot a fish in the wild? Here's your official cheat sheet. First, always check the from address. Scammers are experts at making sender names look real, but if you expand the details, you'll see the truth. Does it really say support@netflix.com? Or is it something weird like Netflix support teamxc55.com? That tiny difference is the biggest red flag. Second, hover, don't click. On a computer, you can move your mouse cursor over any link or button without clicking it. A little box will pop up showing you the link's true destination URL. If the button text says log into your bank, but the URL it points to is some random address like bit, LIXYZ123, do not click it. Third, use the urgency test. Almost every phishing scam relies on creating a sense of panic or urgency. They want you to act now before you have time to think. Messages that threaten you, like your account will be closed in 24 hours, are 99% of the time a scam. Legitimate companies simply don't operate that way. They won't threaten you over a text message. And fourth, look out for generic greetings. If you get an email from your bank that starts with "Dear Sir, Madam," or "Dear Valued Customer," you need to be suspicious. Your bank knows your name. A generic greeting often means the sender has no idea who you are and is just spraying and praying. Now, let me show you just how tricky this can be. Let's do a little side-by-side test. On the screen, you're seeing two versions of the PayPal login page. One is the real deal and the other is a fake one created by a scammer. Take a close look. Can you tell which one is fake? They look identical, right? The logo, the colors, the text fields, it's a perfect copy. Okay, are you ready for the reveal? The fake one is on the right. And the only giveaway is in the address bar at the very top. The real URL is paypal.com. The fake one is paypa1.com with the letter L replaced by the number 1. It's a tiny, almost invisible change, but that one character is the difference between logging in safely and handing your password directly to a criminal. This is why it is so critical to be vigilant. The technology to copy websites perfectly is out there. Our best defense is our own awareness. Before you ever enter a password or financial information, take 5 seconds to double-check that URL. Go directly to the website by typing the address yourself instead of clicking a link in an email. And if you get a suspicious message, just delete it. If it's truly important, the company will find another way to contact you. Staying safe online isn't about having the most expensive antivirus software. It's about building smart habits. It's about treating every unsolicited message with a healthy dose of skepticism. Remember, you are the last line of defense for your data. The hackers are counting on you to be distracted, panicked, or greedy. Don't let them win. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps you navigate the digital world a little more safely. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on how to protect yourself online. Stay safe out there,